Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Checking out another petrified fish. This is the PFB03 stamp. Very generously sent in by Petrified Fish, so I have to thank them very much for the opportunity to check out the stamp. Now there's actually quite a few varieties of the stamp. I believe there's 5 of them, and of course there will be links down below if you want to go check it out for yourself. But we have the black G10 carbon fiber inlay and blacked out blade. That is the flavor of ours, and got a little bit of contour going on there on the handle. That's nice. A little bit of, and I tell you what, I'm super impressed. I'm trying to give you a really close up look because I cannot feel the transitions between that G10 and carbon fiber at all. Front, nah, clip side either. It's basically non-existent. So very, very well done. And I've pretty much been satisfied with the fit and finish I have seen from pretty much every petrified fish out there. You know, there's been models I like more than others, of course. But the one thing I never had an issue with is the fit and finish. There you go. You got the PF logo on the pivot. Now we do have a right-hand tip-up carry pocket clip only. Lanyard fans, well, we do have something for you. We do have a lanyard hole, but yes, it is right-hand tip-up carry only, and it's fairly deep. You will have a little bit sticking out of your pocket right there, quarter-ish inch or so, with a little bit of taper on the handle, so not a huge profile coming out of your pocket. You do have a G10 backspacer as well. Centering looks fantastic. You do have steel liners, of course. It is a liner lock, and it is a flipper. So, let's see. Detent on this one is pretty darn nice. Action, good, running on ceramic bearings. Not super droppy, but yeah, okay. Maybe it is. Look out, there comes the thumb. But yeah, detent seems pretty all right. Action is pretty darn good, really. Got that coated D2 blade right there. Guy coming in lesson. Got a little bit of, looks like a little bit of a black wash going. Of course, there you go. A little bit of a black wash going on. She has been leaking oil. They oil them up really, really well. So, there you go. There's the 03, D2. Choil comes out pretty nicely. Not a golly. I mean, can you? Yes, you can. You're really close to the corner of the blade, though. You really are. I'm triggering back about as far as I can, and I am right up on the corner of that blade. So just be careful if you want to choke up on it. Be careful. Be careful. All right. So let's get some specs going here. What do we have overall? We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5. It's pushing, man, just shy of a 5-inch handle. You know, and then if I do that, you're looking at about, you know, a 3 and just over 3.5-inch blade with right about just shy of a 3.5-inch cutting edge. So your handle is just shy of 5 inches. Your grip length, you're looking at, point to point, you're pretty much getting a full 4 inches on your grip length. I have plenty of room left over. No issues there. Those of you with a little bit larger hands can still fit in there pretty easily, I think. Size comparisons, where's it at? There's the PM2. Very nice. And the bug out. Definitely bigger than the bug out. Oh, you know what? I have this one sitting here too. Let's try out the old grip. Yeah, a little bit bigger than the old grip too. Of course, the grip doesn't want to sit straight. It's acting up on us. It's all good. You do have a pretty good access to your liner lock there. I can actuate it. Now, you look, there's no jimping, but you do have a little bit of kind of like taper on that liner lock, so you can get in there pretty easily to manipulate it. Get a weight. Grams. 135, so we do have a little bit of weight behind it. It's a little bit larger knife, 4.8, nothing too terrible. Handles that pretty well. In and out of the pocket, very smoothly. Like I said, you will have a little bit sticking out, but nothing too terrible. And overall, well, I think you guys are going to pretty much know that this is pretty much my style of knife. Nice straight lines, nice classic drop point blade. The ergonomics on it, now I can feel that clip a little bit right in there. It's not too bad because as you can see, the high point is off of my hand, and I'm pretty much lucky that that portion, I can feel it squeeze. Nah, it's not bad. I know the clip is there. I'm not going to complain about it because, well, it's not that big of a deal, honestly. Like I said, it's far enough back that I'm not really bothered by it. Would like to see some recessed screws in there, though. Just a thing, you know. Hey, you do have plenty of room for your pocket. No issues, though. So those recessed screws, guys, just makes the knife look a little more attended to, if you will. Kind of like the chamfering and, you know, the cleanness of the liners. All of that kind of plays into thoughtfulness and what's the word I'm looking for? Just attention to detail on the knife, really. To me, anyway. That it says something to me, really, about the manufacturer of the knife. It really does. Now, like I said, choking up on it, probably not the best idea. You do have a little bit of jimping there on the blade, but my thumb's pretty much past it as it wants to lay naturally. So, I mean, it doesn't really help, doesn't really hinder, you know. It's kind of there for looks. I mean, if you will, it's kind of right there, see? It's not very big, not very big. And the jimping on the flipper tab does, wow, okay. Well, that was pretty good. That was a total miss on the flip, and it came open. I really, yeah, okay. it was a pretty, there you go. It was a miss flip. I really wasn't trying to flip it, and it still came open. So the detent is pretty darn good on it, without a doubt. Like I said, overall, yeah, that's my classic look. People ask me if I'm ever going to design a knife. No, because everything I like's already been done. So, yeah, it's probably not going to happen. You know, who knows? We'll see what the future holds. But overall, you know, another really slim line. I've said this several times. Say it again, guys. This is less than $45. $43.99, I believe, on the Petrified Fish website. Petrified Fish is really a hardcore player in the below 50 price range. For me, they're definitely in the top 5. I'd have to say. The recent Send cuts have been really impressing me. You know, from what they've got coming out. I mean, it's a wee Civivi, so, you know, but Petrified Fish is definitely a hardcore player in that below 50 range. My opinion, it's what it is, but I believe it. So that's why I'm telling you. You know, it's another really, really good Petrified Fish knife. Like I said, there's been a couple of their models that have been like, okay, you know, but for the most part, yeah. They've got it pretty well dialed in, and I've been pretty happy with pretty much everything I've seen from Petrified Fish. So I take it for what it is. I know I've been hearing a lot of good things about them from other people as well. So if you want a pretty darn good sub $50 knife, Petrified Fish deserves at least a look. You know, I'm not here to try to sell you a knife. I'm not going to try to talk you into anything. But people ask me all the time, do you have recommendations for knives under $50? I always have to say Petrified Fish at least deserves a look. So there you go. Thank you so much, guys, for stopping by. Thanks again to Petrified Fish for sending this one out to take a look at. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.